Hey, it's Rock here. I wanted to talk about what I was working on today at my dad's house. So what I was feeling today was pretty cool. Like, you know, the scapulas here on the back here, I was feeling, you know, those moving around. I was able to get, you know, feel like I could get, you know, my left scapula here, my right scapula moving. I was feeling, you know, my ribs here, you know, separating from my pelvis. I was really feeling good. It was almost feeling like get my scapulas moving, get my ribs moving. I just felt like my arms got, you know, more out here so I could, you know, go normal in here. So it's what, you know, Jacob's taught me in terms of, you know, that I need to, you know, get up here and get my hands in here and then be able to go normal in here and, you know, leverage my left leg through impact. So I hit a bunch of balls at my dad's house. I wanted to just share what I'm learning with Michael Jacobs and you know, Brian Manzel, Rick Dandy, their teaching. So thanks. See you. Bye.
It also applies to the scapular retractors and depressors. You remember that the thoracic kyphosis also makes the shoulder blades move forward and up on the rib cage, and that also makes the arms internally rotate. So the scapular retractors, like the rhomboids and lower traps, help bring the scapula back and down. Now over time, if you've had excessive thoracic kyphosis, those shoulder blades have moved forward and up on the rib cage, and those muscles of the rhomboids and lower traps have become overly lengthened, and now what happens is they get used to being in that lengthened position. What we need to do is retrain those muscles to pull the scapula back and down, which will obviously accompany this more extended thoracic spine position. Now, one muscle that you might not think about is the biceps. Now, we know from traditional anatomy that the biceps flex the elbow and supinate the forearm. However, when you walk, the biceps do the opposite. They actually slow down elbow extension and pronation of the forearm. Now the biceps come from, well, the long head of the biceps comes from the forearm, it goes all the way up and attaches to the front of the scapula. So when you're walking and that forearm goes behind you, if the bicep's not long enough, that scapula is actually going to follow the forearm and come down and forward. And if you can remember back to the second video, is that scapula needs to go back to be able to rotate the rib cage to turn on all the muscles that help decelerate stress to the lower back. So if your bicep isn't long enough, your scapula is going to come up and forward, your glenohumeral joint is going to go forward, and your rib cage isn't going to rotate, and your thoracic spine is not going to stay extended. One more muscle you might want to think about is your obliques. So your obliques, all those side crunches you're doing to strengthen your obliques, have you thought about they actually need to be lengthened to enable your thoracic spine to stay extended and rotate? So excessive thoracic kyphotic posture is actually shortening your obliques, and all those oblique crunches are making them shortened rather than enabling those obliques to be able to lengthen, which enables the scapula to retract and that arm to go behind you and turn on all the muscles which decelerate stress to your lower back.
found one, but it's for a different thing. But I had another camera that was waterproof that I was using to take underwater stuff when I was snorkeling years ago, but different size.
So look at this number, it's like,
This battery don't have shit. It's zero.
okay, that's what the problem is. Look at this number right here. 133 minus 1 horizontal. 97, 196 carry, down 215. Is that a real number?
I don't know what your normal. It's probably right. Yeah.
So it's, yeah, I mean, it's 1 degree. Watch this, see what you think. 1 degree. That was 3, 4. I don't.
That's cold for a minute.
Yeah, that was perfect. 31, 7, 5 left, so that, the other one was better.
It's 10 hours.
I mean, it's solid,
But you got to do the same, right? That's that thing to limp fashion.
so 191, 131. So cut down my ball speed because I didn't hit it 100% solid. All right, let's see if I can get like 137. So cut it a little bit. So I can get the distance.
Pretty much the same as the other one.
So
That's kind of like your speed.
right, I didn't feel like I was trying to kill it. So yeah, 129 average.
I mean, the only problem with this 132 is this. You're starting to get up here to where you got a lot of side spin for the backspin you got, like 20%.
Okay.
See, the other ones are like half that with pretty much the same speed, so you want to stay
All
there.
right, let me see if I can release it a little bit more. Try to get side spin real quick.
I mean, that time, whatever you're trying to do, you stopped your body rotation through the ball. You came through the ball with an arm shot.
Exactly, yeah, because I heard it hit the net up here. So I definitely lost control of the club. All right, see if I can get my body going. And it's,
Go down on ball speed, but
all right, try. Get my body going. Like, does it look like I'm getting through it?
yeah, but somehow you're not.
You want to cut in the face?
I'm pretty sure if you look, you can see that, yeah, you got 675, you got, it's not that bad, but 675 right spin.
Let's see if I can get it released. Oh, God. See, when I try to release, that was
Stop trying to force it, just let it go by itself. It'll go by itself if you do it. You're not gonna do anything.
it's solid. It's 6. Side spin was pretty good.
Yeah.
Side spin.
See, that's all right, you got 10%, all right. Give it that side spin. Once you start getting over 10, you start having a problem.
Oh, good. So you guys will hold this side spoon. All right, one up.
And once I,
So what's, that's, is
Yeah,
that too much?
nah, it's way less than 10%. 305,000 days, so.
All right.